What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays with the finisher, Mister Cee. I do this every Wednesday, 5 p.m. East Coast time, 2 p.m. West Coast time, mixing live on IG, playing your favorite tunes from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and anything else I can think of, all right? Hashtag 2Ws up so I can shout you out so we can get things started. Today, we're playing 80s hip-hop, 70s, 80s R&B today. Hashtag 2Ws up so I can shout you out.
Oh yeah, 1, 2 in the place to be. All the MIC is me, so I pour the
Double X1_G, I see you. Coach 819, I see you.
on the 1 and 2.
Smooth the General, I see you.
Rider just doing the do.
DJ K Black, I see you. DJ Tone 18, I see you.
This is holy war, and I get busy like this.
80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B today.
Supreme wisdom is what I give them. Just to kill, it's how I'm living. I'm Sir I, the God on the microphone. Let me show you why the stage is my throne. Intelligent, individual with intellect. Watch me pick up the microphone and rescue you and your homeboy is too. Your gang posse group or the whole damn crew. I'll do it casual, I'll come classical. Let's be rational, it's all actual. The laws of nature allows me to do this. So do the knowledge and watch me just prove this. You make a record is what I am making. Guinness Book of Records is what I am breaking. My energy is flowing and it's causing false fictions. I am called the scientist and you are science fiction. So just listen to the light that I'm shining. The wisdom that I'm speaking are the words that are rhyming. The bars of rhyme, divine force is busy. Make you hit the hop or get dizzy. Make you snap your fingers or wiggle. Scream, shout, or laugh or just giggle. That body, party, that body. Don't host with me, you feel sorry. That's word, I'm not the herd. Understand what I'm saying? Observe the power, strength, divine force is pushing. Off the faces, divine force is mushing. There now, you see, that's why I'm Sir I Supreme. I see the Djaytiger, you can't die. Holy. You know what I'm saying? Just do it every day. Routine, that's how we get busy. I get busy and small thing. Yo, but this battle just began, and we gonna win this war. So Djaytiger, let's walk this door.
Manhattan, make it, Brooklyn, take it, Queens is the whack. Staten Island, soft smiling, and the Bronx bugging out on crack. We are cooking, we're from Brooklyn, and you know we're down by law. Get on up and don't you front, and get your butt up on the floor. And go Rambo, 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 go Rambo.
Like I said, 80s hip hop today, 70s, 80s R&B today. This is episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays with the finisher, Mister Cee. A little Frankie, Beverly, and Maze. Let's get it.
I know I'm falling on myself. I owe no blame to no one else. Now I realize I can't get over you. And though I do my very best, I just can't find happiness. And girl, it's all because I can't get over you. Hey baby, why, oh why, thinking of you makes me cry. No matter how I try, I'm gonna love you by and by.
Life's ups and downs, but fate's been kind. The downs have been few. I guess you could say that I've been lucky. say that it's all because of you. If anyone should ever write my life story, for whatever reason there might be, ooh, you'll be there between each line of pain and glory, 'cause you're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're the best thing that ever happened to me.
These are the prime years, and we are the members of the Get Fresh crew, on a lifetime mission to explore new beats and new cuts,
Yes.
to take rap beyond a point.
Shout out to my good friend, Young Sav on the check-in.
Before.
Savvy Javis Jr., I seen you creep in. Episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays.
You know why? Ask me why. We're on a mission. All the way to heaven. Seven heaven. All the way to heaven. All the way to heaven. Seven heaven. All the way to heaven.
80s hip-hop today, 70s, 80s R&B.
Now, my name is Dougie Fresh and I love to perform, and you know I got to have my valleys on. Got a new corporation around the block, did not want, they did not want, they did not want the Get Fresh crew to rock, because once we're together we can't be stopped, and the talent to rock is what we got, and people want us to break up but we cannot, people want us to break up but we cannot, to the diggy top. What up? What up? We on a mission. All the way to heaven. Seven heaven. All the way to heaven. All the way to heaven. Seven heaven. All the way to heaven.
Let's get it. '80s hip hop.
I want y'all to check this out. Come on. I want y'all to check this out. Come on. I want y'all to check this out. Come on. I want y'all to check this out. Come on. I want y'all to check this out. Come on. I want y'all to check this out. Come on.
Yeah, I got the instrumental. I got the instrumental. Hashtag 2 W's up if you want me to shout you out. '80s hip hop today, Money Crack. DJ Money Crack, '80s hip hop. '70s, '80s R&B today. Dark Charlie Lane, I see you. Classic Material NY, what's good? Godson Right, I see you. Live the DJ, I see you. DJ Ant Live 03, I see you. Let's take it to the top now.
We the willing, led by the anointing, are doing the impossible for the ungrateful. We have done so much for so long with so little that we are now qualified to do anything with. Say what? I can't hear you. All right, everybody over here, clap your hands. Everybody on this side, clap your hands. Everybody in the front, clap your hands. Everybody behind me, clap your hands. Come on now. Say what? Everybody over here. Everybody over there.
Classic.
Everybody right there. Here we go.
This is one of my favorite records from Dougie Fresh.
You ain't really doing.
One of my favorites from Dougie Fresh.
You ain't really doing.
We playing classic 80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B today.
But you ain't really doing. You ain't really doing. You ain't.
If you're under 30 years old, get off my live. This ain't for you today.
But you ain't really doing.
Episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays with the finisher, Mister Cee. Let's get it.
If you're frontin', you ain't really doing. You got my voice for the record and my voice for the beat. All of that together is double the treat. So listen up to the words I speak. Cause I know definitely I got what you foresee. And Dougie Rush will make you move your feet. One night or 7 days a week. Make you wanna just reach your peak. By the simple little words I speak.
D Strong 511, you see me. You see me. Hashtag 2Ws up if you want me to shout you out.
There's always 2, 3, 4, or few that wants to get you interested in the wrong they do. Right, but you're not similar to that type. Getting cold is like a handy wiper. Stick out your hand asking for a pound, and the brothers that's around say you ain't down. No, it's not me. I know it can't be. Getting cold is to my FACE. Together we stand and divided we fall. So chill, will and Barrady, get them off the wall. Wait. You ain't really doing. You ain't really doing. Selling cracks, maybe. Bluffing, frontin', but you ain't doing.
Wanted, young man, single and free. Experience in love preferred, but we'll accept your trainee. Oh, I'm gonna put it in the wanted. I need a love that's true. Gonna put it in the wanted. My man and I are through. At home I find myself lost and all alone. My man is playing the field, the thrill is gone. He stays out all night, says he's with the boys, but lipstick on his collar, perfume on him too. Tells me he's been lying. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Gonna put it in the wanted. This girl's in misery. Gonna put it in the wanted. Somebody rescue me.
Yes. Don't forget 15, 20 minutes after I get off the live, you can listen back to this mix. Download this mix for free. SoundCloud.com/DJ Mister Cee. Hyphen the number 1.
You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do.
microphone. Don't stop.
80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B. 15, 20 minutes after I get off the live, you can listen back to this mix. Mixcloud.com/DJ Mister Cee hyphen the number 1. Just look at my pinned message. If you ever want to listen back, download this mix. Let's get it.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Yo, don't give him nothing but a microphone. Don't stop, I'm not finished yet. You said I'm not the E, you wanna make it better. Remember this lounge, you in the danger zone. I figured you would, now leave me alone. You pick and you wish on the 4-leaf clover to be the E-double-E. Over and over, you intrigued by the way I do my thing.
Do what?
We got the mic high and make it swing.
I have the capability to rap and chill, coax attacks MCs who tend to act ill. It's like a dig 'em smack. You smack me and I'll smack your back. I get goosebumps when the baseline thumps. A sucker empty on ride. Now it's time for lunch. When I'm cooling on the scene, I notice one thing: I'm not balanced. So sucker MCs claim I consider myself better than average. Yo, I rock the mic like a wild beast savage.
I'm in the boggling state, I can't concentrate. I make a move like chess, and I checkmate. You know why I get zanier and zanier? Because of the epmd, man. And when I walk through the crowd, I can see heads turning. I hear voices saying that's Eric Sermon, not only from the women, but from the men. You know what? It feels good, my friend.
I'm the P-double-E, the thriller of Manila. Better known as the MC Code Killer. TMD's goal is to keep the place jumping. And if not, we feel we owe you something. It's like Lotto, you have to be in it to win it. But if the beat is fresh, then Diamond J will spin it. J spinning it has to be deaf to make you dance until there's no one left.
Cause you a customer.
I appreciate all the compliments on my shirt. Shout out to everybody making the compliments on my t-shirt. I mean, there's a reason I'm wearing this shirt today. I'm gonna get into the remix though of this classic. I'm gonna get into the 45 King remix of this classic. 80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B today. Episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays. Mister Cee, here it is.
I was a fiend before I became a teen. I melted microphones instead of cones of ice cream, music orientated. So when hip hop was originated, fitted like pieces of puzzles.
Complicated. Let me bring it back. A lot of y'all youngins don't get to hear the remix. This is the official remix of this classic Microphone Fiend by the 45 King. Wallop Wednesdays, one more time.
I was a fiend before I became a teen. I melted microphones instead of cones of ice cream, music orientated. So when hip hop was originated, fitted like pieces of puzzles, complicated. Cause I grab the mic and try to say yes, y'all, they try to take it and say that I'm too small. Cool. Cause I don't get upset. I kick a hole in the speaker, pull a plug, then I jet back to the lab without a mic to grab. So then I add all the rhymes I had, one after the other one. Then I make another one to diss the opposite, then ask if the brother's done. I get a craving like I fiend for nicotine, but I don't need a cigarette, know what I mean? I'm raging, ripping up the stage and don't it sound amazing? Cause every rhyme is made in thought of, cause it's sort of an addiction. Magnetized by the mixing, vocals, vocabulary, and verses just stuck in. The mic is a Drano, volcanoes erupting, rhymes overflowing, gradually growing. Everything is written in the code so it can coincide. My thoughts to God, 48 tracks to slide, unvincible, microphone fiend, rock him. Spread the word, cause I'm N-E-F-F-E-C-T, a smooth operator operating correctly. But back to the problem, I got a habit, you can't solve it. Silly rabbit, the prescription is a hypertone. That's heroin, I fiend for a microphone like heroin. Soon as the bass kicks, I need a fix. Give me a stage and a mic and a mix, and I'll put you in a mood. Or is it a state of unawareness? Beware, it's the reanimator. A menace to a microphone, a lethal weapon or assassinator. If the people ain't stepping, you'll see a part of me that you never seen. When I'm fiending for a microphone, I'm the microphone fiend. After 12, I'm worse than a gremlin. Feed me hip-hop and I start trembling. The thriller suspense is intense, you're horrified. But this ain't the cinemas of tales from the dark side. By any means necessary, this is what has to be done. Make way, cause here I come. My DJ cuts material. Granted imperial. It's a must that I bust any mic you hand to me. It's inherited, it runs in the family. I wrote the rhyme that broke the bull's back. If that don't slow him up, I carry
a full pack.
Now I don't wanna have to let off. You should have kept off. You didn't keep the stage warm.
Step off.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see a pastime hobby about to be taken to the maximum. I can't relax, see I'm hype as a hypochondriac. Cause the rap be one hell of an antidote. Something you can't smoke more than dope. You try to move away but you can't. You broke more than cracked up. You should have backed up. For those that act up need to be more than smacked up. Any entertainer, I got a torch to chain but one-on-one. And I'm the remainder. So close your eyes and hold your breath. And I'ma hit you with the blow of death. Before you go, you remember your scene. The fiend of a microphone.
I'm the microphone fiend. 80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B today. Episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays.
Full screen and I'll wink at you. I'm your puppet. I'll do funny things if you want me to. I'm your puppet. I'm yours to have and to hold. Darling, you've got full control of your puppet. Pull and little string and I'll kiss your lips. I'm your puppet.
DJ Naeem on the check-in. You creeped in, huh?
Snap your finger and I'll turn you some flips. I'm your puppet.
We so classic. Let's get it. Who used this part? Back to the top now. Episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays. 80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B. Hey yo, shout out to Djaytiger on the check-in. DJ Tiger, I see you. As we ride out. Hashtag 2 W's up so I can shout you out. Let's go.
Think about the sacrifices that I made for you. Think about the good things I done for you. Think about the bad things I tried not to do, baby. Think about the wrong things you did to me too. Come on! Think about the good thing, baby. Think about the wrong thing, baby. Think about the right thing. Think about the...
Wow. 80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B today. What y'all know about this?
When it was held, the party of the year, everyone who was there was funky fresh gear. Just the slave, my girl in silk, stepped straight to the bar, ordered a glass of milk. Grabbed my girl, stepped to the floor, did the Pee Wee Herman till my feet got sore. Left the floor, grabbed the seat, relaxed, and listened to this funky beat. They played a jam, they made me laugh, then a fly girl asked me for my autograph. I signed the paper and
Sorry.
said my girl took it as a stone cold diss. She to the left, I weaved and ran. How fast, Marky D? Fast as I can.
Yes. DJ underscore Ease, you're right. Rest in peace to Buffy, the human beatbox. Second verse.
Well, I had worse. As you can see, my clothes ripped off of my body. A mistake was made when I wasn't looking. Someone yelled out, soft Brooklyn. 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 That's all I said it. And would you believe everyone in the party chased after me? Came to the crowd with a big old grin. Shit, I'm a fat boy. Didn't mean nothing to them. Through the kitchen, I ran with speed for fear that they might make me bleed. Through my mind flashed an idea of how I'm gonna get out of here. Up the stairs, and where you know, I jumped right out of the window. Hopped up, ran down the block. I told myself, now you say, move right.
Soon as I go off the live, 15, 20 minutes after I go off the live, I'm gonna repost this whole video up. So you can watch this video anytime you want on IGTV.
I don't understand how this big, that boy is big. How can this big old, that boy big? How can that big old boy get all them women's?
Cause he's the overweight lover, heavy D.
We do this every Wednesday, 5 p.m. East Coast time, 2 p.m. West Coast time. Wallop Wednesday live on IG. Let's get it!
Cooling in my crib and I'm cold maxing. Pull up a cutie, I'm in the mood for relaxing. Get my phone book from top of the shelf. I dial 66. I better keep it to myself. Call up a cutie with the triple star next to it. She says hello, we conversate a bit. Invite her over for a candlelight dinner. Believe me when I tell you that this girlie is a winner. Shortly after that, I hear the doorbell ring. Turn on the radio, Anita Baker starts to sing. Open up the door and I kiss her on the cheek. She's so nice, polite, petite, so sweet. Sit her on the couch and remove her coat. Squat next to her, clear my throat. Whisper in her ear, tell her what she wants to hear. Let her know to have no fear. Heavy D's here. And girls, they love me.
She's the overweight lover, heavy D.
Girls, they love me.
I got you. You thought I didn't see you now, didn't you? You tried to sneak by me now, didn't you? Now give me what you promised me. Give it here. Come on.
80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B. Wallop Wednesday.
You promised me the day that you quit your boyfriend. I'd be the next one to ease on me. You promised me it would be just us two. Yeah. And I'd be the only man kissing on you. Yeah. Now kiss me. Hold it a long time. Hold it. Don't turn it loose. Now hold it. A little bit longer. Now hold it. Come on. Hold it.
It's just a groove on a Wednesday. No requests on Wallop Wednesdays. I know what I'm doing. Who used this part right here? Who used this part? Big Lee 824, you got it right. ready for the breakdown? Wallop Wednesday! Hashtag 2Ws up if you want me to shout you out. Let's get it now. I'm playing 80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B today. This is episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays. I do this every Wednesday, 5 p.m. East Coast time, 2 p.m. West Coast time, live on IG. Let's get it.
It's the middle of the night, and I can't sleep now. I'm so tight, tossing and turning. It's how I spend the time. I've got so much on my mind. Some love hold on me. Think it's enough, don't you?
Ty Rockstar, I see you on the check-in.
I don't feel bad.
DJ Killerkin, what's good?
I know what I've got to do. I've got to get next to you. I came here for you to love. In the pouring rain, for you to love. And I know I'm ready for you to love. I'll be the best I can for you to love. 'Cause I need to love.
Johnny F78, I see you. I see you. What's good?
Man, this guy just walked up to me and punched me in my eye, man. Talking about I was trying to talk to this girl, man. I don't even know her, man.
Oh, man, that's dead.
Man, just give me some
80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B.
Listen, homeboys, don't mean to bust your bubble, but girls of the world ain't nothing but trouble. So next time a girl gives you the play, just remember my rhymes and get the hell away. Just last week when I was walking down the street, I observed this lovely lady that I wanted to meet. I walked up to her, I said hello, she said hey, you're kinda cute. I said yes, I know, but by the way, sweetheart, what's your name? She said my friends like to call me Exotic Elaine. I said my name is the Prince. Then she said why? I said man, I don't know, I'm just a hell of a guy. But enough about me, let's talk about you and all the wonderful things that you and I could do. I popped some trash in a little bit of time. I showed some cash and the girl was mine. I took her on the town, I wined her and dined her. She asked me was I saying her? I said, yeah, kind of. All of a sudden, she jumped out of seat, snatched me up by my wrist and took me out in the street. She started grabbing all over me, kissing and hugging, so I punched her in her chin. I said, you better stop bugging. She got mad, looked me dead in my face, threw her hands in the air and yelled out, Ray! I got scared when she started to yell, so I hit her with a trash can and ran like hell. I was ducking through alleys, right and left, but when the cops caught up, they almost beat me to death. Now I'm in prison, charged with aggravated assault, but I didn't do nothing, it was that dumb broad's fault. But nevertheless, don't mean to bust your bubble, but girls of the world ain't nothing but trouble. So next time a girl gives you the play, just remember my rhymes and get the hell away.
Shout out to the boy Rich Footy on the check, and you know all of these records. You were doing the Pee Wee dance when these records was out, Footy. You were doing the Pee Wee dance when these records was out. Wallop Wednesdays!
Don't get dumb, yeah. Now don't wait, I project my articulate vernacular, so always make me suspect. I'm concentrating my thoughts on higher goals. If you think about opposing me, I know that you're bold. In addition, I mentioned releasing my tension, my rise I'll be facing to take out every bit of competition. So please adhere, I swear my voice is clear and clear. On puppy punks, you better be aware. My speech is unique, never obsolete. With mathematical terms to make it complete, elevated to a level that's kind of far. Comprehended by the wise, go my R's, do bar. Politics,
debate. Constructive energy that does create a dynamic flow that's hard and swift, allowing me to get loose so y'all can bear witness. Presenting my wisdom in a different form. Because split eye size, making knowledge form. When I approach my adversary, I'm coming strong. From knowledge to cipher, then releasing my bomb. I'm a life not living, the living not a life. Manifesting 120 and doing precise, doing nice and slow with the real smooth flow, swift and changeable, but continues to grow, concentrating and dwelling on real high science. I keep to myself, I'm very self-realigned. Don't bother me, rappers, cause I heard your words. Not saying it twice because you're getting on my nerves. Rhymes that's solid, a voice like a rock, give you instant eye jammy. And come be nice if you ain't had enough, stick around for a while. Peep it out, everybody, my cool and deli style.
Dreamed of you this morning, then came the dawn, and I thought you were here with me. If you could only see how much I love you, you'd want to trust me. I was really loving you. I was loving you. I was really loving you, baby. Every place that you wanted me to. Since I believe in dreams and fantasies, I'd like to make love to you right there, baby. Ooh, I've got this real strong need to love you everywhere. I won't stop until we find your passion flowing like wine. Baby, baby, please let me do it to you. Ooh, I never did that before. Ooh, I never do it to you. Ooh, I never do it to you. Ooh, I never do it to you. Ooh, I never did that before. But there's always do it to you. Ooh, I never did that before. But there's always the first time, you know, son. But there's always the first time, you know, son. But there's always the first time, you know, son. But there's always the first. Do it to you. Ooh, I never did that before. But there's always the first time, you know, son.
15, 20 minutes after I get off the live, you can listen back to this mix, download this mix for free. SoundCloud.com/DJ Mister Cee -1. Wallop Wednesdays.
Muchachos, spend it on the have-nots. Money, we make it. Before we see it, you take it. Oh, make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Yeah. Make me wanna holler the way they do my life. This ain't living, this ain't living. No, no, baby, this ain't living. No, 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 no.
Oh, you're a philosopher?
Yes, 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 yes.
Hashtag 2 W's up so I can shout you out. Episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays. Who's on the check-in? Hashtag 2 W's up. Yeah, I got the instrumental. C Lights, I see you, C Lights. C Lights, what's good? C Lights, I don't take no requests on the Wallop Wednesdays. No requests. I'll shout you out though, but no requests. Young T-Mac, I see you. Miss Dottie Lane, I see you. DJ Goodfella, 1984, I see you. Yeah, I got the instrumental. Big ZZ718, what's good? I'm gonna go straight to the last verse. I ain't got time for y'all.
How many MCs must get dissed before somebody says don't with Chris? Chris is just one style out of many. like a piggy bank. This is 1 penny. My brother's name is Kenny. That's Kenny Parker. My other brother, ICU's much darker. Boogie Down Productions is made up of teachers. The lecture is conducted from the mic into the speaker. Who gets weaker, the king or the teacher? It's not about a salary, it's all about reality. Teachers teach and do the world good. Kings just rule and most are never understood. If you were to rule or govern a certain industry, all inside this room right now would be in misery. No one would get along nor sing a song, cause everyone be singing for the king.
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong? I say, yo, what's up? It's me again. Scotland Rock, KRS, BDP again. Many people had the nerve to think that we would end the trend. We're criminal-minded and minded. Just only 10 funky hit records. No more than 4 minutes and some seconds. The competition checks and keeps checking. They take the album, take it home and start sweating. Why? Well, it's simple. To them, it's kind of vital. To take KRS title. To them, I'm like an idol. Some type of entity. And everybody's rhyme, they want to mention me. Or rather mention us, me and Scotland Rock. But they could get bust, get robbed, get dropped. I don't play around, nor do I F around. And you can tell by the bodies that are left around when some clown jumps up to get beat down. Broken down to his very last compound. See how it sound? A little unrational. A lot of MCs like to use the word dramatical. Fresh for 88, you suckers.
15, 20 minutes after I get off the live, you can listen back to this mix. Mixcloud.com/DJ Mister Cee. MISTERCEE.
Excuse me, can I have your attention? There's just a few things that I've got to mention. There's girlies out here, they seem appealing, but they'll come in your life and cold hurt your feelings, I'm telling you. As Rick is my name, I wouldn't trust no girl unless she feels the same. Treat them like a prostitute, do what? Don't treat no girlie well until you're sure of the scoop. Cause all they do is they hurt and trample.
Shout to my man Terence Red from VA on the check-in. Soprano the Great. NC on the check-in.
Your girlfriend for quite a while. Plans for the
Charlotte, North Carolina on the check-in. Soprano, I see you.
drinking cans and quarts. Telling all your friends about your family thoughts. One friend was drunk, so he starts to act wild. He tells the truth about the kid. It's not your child. Acting like a jerk, and on his face was a smirk. He said your wife went berserk while you was hard at work, and she let him on and tried to please him. She didn't waste time. She didn't try to tease him. Treat him like a prostitute. Do what? Don't treat no girlie well until you're sure of the scoop. Cause all they do is they hurt and trample. Listen up close. Here comes my second example.
Wallop Wednesday! You feel the vibe, hashtag 2Ws up. I gotta bring this back to the top. Mitchell 3399, I see you. Jimmy Jam _ Latane, I see you.
No matter how hard the times may seem, don't give up our plans, don't give up our dreams. No broken bridges can turn us around, cause what we're searching for will soon be found. Cause we're almost there, just one more step, just one more
Yo, 15, 20 minutes after I go off the live, you can watch this whole 1 hour video. I'm going to post this whole 1 hour video on my IGTV. This is episode 15 of Wallop Wednesdays. 80s hip hop, 70s, 80s, R&B. Mr. Cee, let's get it.
Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. When I dial 611 repair service, she said, hello, may I help you please? I told her something must be wrong with my phone, 'cause my baby wouldn't hang up on me. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time.
Vintage NE. Vintage NE. This is one of my favorite joints from New Edition. One of my favorite joints from NE. Wallop Wednesdays, here it is.
The beginning of a dream, where our ideas were born. Tell 'em, Rick. To understand what this really means, let's set the record straight once and for all. I take other people imitate and try their best to recreate. This is where it all started from. So they only perpetrate, but they can never duplicate. This is where it all started from.
No one can do it better. No one can do it better. No one can do it better.
Let me take it to a place called Dallas, Texas right now. We in Dallas, Texas. A lot of people think that this dude is from LA. He's not from LA.
No one can do it better.
He's from Dallas, Texas.
No one can do it better.
80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B today. Wallop Wednesdays.
This is to listen to, so ask not a question. Not to be taken as a simple suggestion, but a warning. To whom it may concern, if knowledge is the key, then I think it's time you learn. So there is not the problem. So leaders are acknowledged, I don't follow them, I turn it to another degree. And from the D.O. to the C and growing like a tree and causing much destruction because I'm crushing, complimenting much, yeah, but never blushing hard like a criminal. And I'm subliminal, in my own right, it's dope cause I'm original. Funky, unmistakably so. When the vocals are done, then you know it's all a matter of setting a date for America's most complete artist. But wait, make sure you keep the facts in mind. Don't mess with the great, cause I got like a 9 with a voice telling you the bullet's direction. I'm talking murder, but that's another section I need to explain by keeping my composure. There's no jerk in a sucker when he knows you're nothing but a villain, and that you'll kill him, so he's in fear. But ain't no need in spilling your guts to a nut. No, I am not your equal, meaning your equivalent. I'm more like heaven sent. I got it together so clever no one could sever. Remember this forever.
No one can do it better. No one can do it.
I want to see if you really know your 80s hip hop. If you remember this next 80s hip hop classic, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you remember this next 80s hip hop classic. Wallop Wednesdays.
Play for me, doctor. Play for me, doctor. Please.
You remember this song? Give me a thumbs up.
To do what?
To rock the spot.
With who?
The Super J.
And who?
Shot the shot.
Kick it. And the Hillman Jock Box. And you know he's there. We got the beast and the mice and rock the first routine. The skinny boys came and hit and rock the party and sing. We'll be sticking together through thick.
Wow!
Jock Box, get it ready, let the beast come in.
Let's get it now.
Thinking back in time when love was only in my mind, I realized ain't no second chance. I got to hold on to romance. Don't let it slide.
We call this Wallop Wednesdays.
There's a special kind of magic in the air. Hot track. You find another heart that needs to share. Baby, come to me. Let me put my arms around you. It's forbidden to me. And I'm also glad I found you. Need you every day. Gotta have your love around me, baby. Always stay. 'Cause I can't go back to living without you.
80s hip hop, 70s, 80s R&B. Watch the mix.
Spending every night, keep you talking on the line. That's how it was. And all those walks together, out in any kind of weather, just because.
Woo!
There's a brand new way of looking at your life when you know that love is standing by.
Hashtag 2W's up. Rest in peace to James Ingram. I gotta play the breakdown part.
The night can be cold. There's a chill to the evening when you're all alone. Don't talk anymore, 'cause you know that I'll be here to keep you warm.
Woo! Dark Charlie Lane, you see me. I only got a couple of minutes on the live. Hashtag 2W's up. You want me to shout you out? Every Wednesday, 5 p.m. East Coast time, 2 p.m. West Coast time. Hey, at the DJ Boogie, stop hating on the blend. Pretty cool blend. This blend is hot. Stop hating on the blend. Every Wednesday, 5 p.m. East Coast time, 2 p.m. West Coast time. Mister Cee, I go live on IG, playing your favorite songs from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and anything else I can think of, all right? Hey, Mr. DJ Freedom, I see you. I see you, Mr. DJ Freedom. The real Rad Dad 67, I see you. Let's do it.
I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means.
Hard body chord, no requests.
I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. And I wish on all the rainbows that I've seen. I wish on all the people who really dream. And I'm wishing on tomorrow.
me feel real good. I've been up and I've been down until you help me put my feet on solid ground. I've been rich and I've been poor. Then you showed me that there's so much more than the rat race and the fast pace could ever offer me. When I look back, baby, you've always been there for me. Something in the way you make me feel. Ain't no doubt about it. I won't shout about it. I tell you, babe, something in the way you make me feel. Oh, and it makes me feel real good.
That about do it. I'm getting ready to raise up, man. Every Wednesday, 5 p.m. East Coast time, 2 p.m. West Coast time. We call this Wallop Wednesdays with the finisher, Mister Cee, where I play classics from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s live on Instagram. 15, 20 minutes after I get off the live, you can listen back to this mix. Download this mix. SoundCloud.com/DJ Mister Cee -1. Also Mixcloud.com/DJ Mister Cee. MISTERCEE. I'm also going to post up this live video on my IGTV so you can watch this 1 hour video anytime you want. Thank y'all so much for checking me out. Episode 15, Wallop Wednesdays coming to a close. I appreciate everybody on the check-in, all right? That's what it is. Mister Cee, I'm gone. Peace.